Emmerdale legend Mark Charnock has exclusively revealed the poignant story behind Marlon and Paddy Dingle's special two-hander episode, set to air in the coming weeks. Marlon and Paddy have both faced difficult times over the past few months, as they've each been affected by Ray Walters and Celia Daniels' terrible crimes. After largely dealing with their problems separately, is the time now right for the best pals to unite again? Paddy is going through something really traumatic. Marlon's going through something that is potentially traumatic, so it's almost like a magnet across the village. They just had to find each other to deal with it, which is what they do in this episode. It's the first time that the iconic duo will star in an Emmerdale episode on their own, and Mark is thrilled to be taking on the challenge. It's really well written and directed, he added. Marlon and Paddy have never had a two-hander before, really. It's very exciting to do. Dominic Brunt, who plays Paddy, first revealed the plans for this special episode last month. I think there's an episode coming up with me and Mark, just a two-hander, where we spill the beans to each other and we become bonded again, Dominic said. Which is lovely because they've got a 3-decade-long friendship. So that'll be really great. I'm looking forward to that. This year, Marlon has been trying to pick up the pieces for his family now that Ray and Celia are both dead. His teenage daughter, April Windsor, was groomed by the evil pair in a dark storyline last year. Marlon's hopes for a brighter 2026 could soon be thwarted, though, as Graham Foster continues to fight to win back Rona Goskirk following his return from the dead. Meanwhile, Paddy has been desperately trying to protect his father Bear Wolf after witnessing him kill Ray. Following several near misses recently, will D.S. Walsh ever manage to prove that Paddy and Dylan Penders were both involved in the cover-up? In the quiet corners of the Yorkshire village, a storm has been brewing for months. For the residents of Emmerdale, life is rarely simple, but for Marlon Dingle and Paddy Dingle, the past few months have been some of the most challenging in their long histories in the village. From tragedies wrought by the sinister deeds of Ray Walters and Celia Daniels, the duo has had to navigate a maze of heartbreak, guilt, and moral dilemmas. Marlon's family suffered deeply after his teenage daughter, April Windsor, was groomed by the evil pair, while Paddy's loyalty and sense of justice have been tested to the extreme after witnessing his father, Bear Wolf, commit murder. Now, for the first time in decades of storytelling, the two best friends will finally share the spotlight in a special two-hander episode, a rare, intimate focus that promises both emotional catharsis and riveting drama. The Magnet of Trauma. Speaking exclusively to the press, Mark Charnock, who has played Marlon for over 30 years, revealed the underlying reason why the timing for this episode felt so natural. Paddy is going through something really traumatic. Marlon's going through something that is potentially traumatic, so it's almost like a magnet across the village, he explained. They just had to find each other to deal with it, which is what they do in this episode. Mark's words underscore a fundamental truth about the relationship between Marlon and Paddy. Their bond isn't simply built on shared history. It's reinforced by loyalty, understanding, and the rare ability to read each other without needing to say much. The two-hander format allows audiences to experience that bond in its purest form, stripped of distractions from the wider village drama. A first for Marlon and Paddy. It's really well written and directed, Mark continued. Marlon and Paddy have never had a two-hander before, really. It's very exciting to do. The concept of a two-hander, focusing entirely on two characters for the duration of an episode, is a departure for Emmerdale, which typically juggles multiple storylines and ensemble casts. By centering the narrative solely on Marlon and Paddy, the showrunners offer viewers a rare, in-depth exploration of the emotional cores of these beloved characters. Dominic Brunt, who portrays Paddy, first teased the episode last month, giving fans a tantalizing glimpse into the drama that awaits. I think there's an episode coming up with me and Mark, just a two-hander, where we spill the beans to each other and we become bonded again, he said. Which is lovely because they've got a 3-decade-long friendship. So that'll be really great. I'm looking forward to that. For viewers, this reunion is more than a narrative device. It's a chance to reconnect with two characters who have been cornerstones of the village for years. Their friendship has survived heartbreaks, betrayals, and personal demons, making this episode a celebration of resilience as much as it is a study of human emotion. Picking up the pieces. For Marlon, 2026 has been a year of rebuilding. After the traumatic events surrounding Ray Walters and Celia Daniels, he has been focused on supporting his family and trying to restore normalcy to the lives of those he loves. His teenage daughter April, still processing the horrors of her grooming, has relied heavily on her father's guidance. Marlon's protective instincts have been heightened, and the episode promises to explore the emotional weight he carries in keeping his family together. Meanwhile, Paddy's struggles are rooted in loyalty and justice. Witnessing his father bear commit murder placed him in a moral and legal quandary. He has been working tirelessly to protect Bear, navigating near misses with the law, and hoping to shield his family from further devastation. The looming question of whether D.S. Walsh will be able to prove Paddy's involvement in covering up Ray's death adds an edge of suspense to the episode. Mark Charnock emphasized that the emotional convergence of Marlon and Paddy is almost inevitable given their intertwined lives. It's like two planets colliding, he explained. Both of them have been affected by the fallout from Ray and Celia's crimes. They've been dealing with it separately for months, and the story demands that they come together to support each other. Themes of friendship and loyalty. At its core, the two-hander explores universal themes of friendship, loyalty, and the struggle to process trauma. Unlike typical multi-threaded episodes, this format allows for deeper emotional resonance. Audiences will witness Marlon and Paddy navigate the complexities of guilt, anger, and fear, all while maintaining the humor and warmth that have always defined their friendship. Mark Charnock highlighted the uniqueness of the format. A two-hander gives you space to breathe and really look at how these two characters interact. We get to see them in a raw, unfiltered way, which is something the audience has never seen before. The episode also reflects the writer's commitment to long-term character development. Marlon and Paddy's friendship is built on decades of shared experiences, and the writers have cleverly used the recent crises as a catalyst to explore these dynamics more deeply. Behind-the-scenes insights. Creating a two-hander episode is not just a challenge for the actors. It requires precision in writing, direction, and production. Every line, gesture, and pause carries weight, as the audience's focus is entirely on the two characters. The writing is fantastic, Dominic Brunt remarked. You have to carry every scene with authenticity because there's no ensemble to fall back on. It's just us, our emotions, and the story. Mark Charnock echoed this sentiment. It's nerve-wracking but incredibly rewarding. When it works, it really works. You feel like you're telling a story in its purest form. Fans can expect an episode rich in emotional beats, subtle humor, and tense confrontations. Both actors have praised the direction for allowing them to explore every nuance of their characters' interactions, from unspoken understanding to heartfelt confessionals. Looking ahead, Marlon's challenges. While the two-hander is a standalone highlight, Marlon's storyline in the coming weeks remains deeply entwined with broader village drama. Graham Foster's return from the dead has created complications for Marlon, particularly as Graham attempts to rekindle his relationship with Rona Goskirk. This ongoing tension threatens to overshadow Marlon's hope for a brighter 2026, adding another layer of potential stress as he attempts to rebuild his family life. For Marlon, every victory is tempered by the threat of new challenges. The two-hander provides a rare moment of focus where he can confront his own emotions without distraction, offering viewers a more intimate look at his character. Paddy's dilemma. Meanwhile, Paddy faces high-stakes tension. His efforts to protect Bear have been exhausting and fraught with risk. Each near-miss with the authorities weighs heavily on him, and the two-hander offers a chance to see how he processes these pressures when confronted with someone he trusts implicitly, Marlon. The episode will explore the delicate balance between loyalty to family and the moral imperative to do what's right. Paddy's choices have consequences, and the narrative promises to tackle these dilemmas head-on, highlighting the depth of Dominic Brunt's performance. The emotional core of the episode. What makes this two-hander special is the interplay between light and darkness. While both Marlon and Paddy have endured traumatic events, their friendship provides moments of humor, warmth, and hope. Mark Charnock emphasized the duality of the episode. Even in the darkest moments, these characters find ways to make each other laugh, to comfort each other, to remind themselves why they're still standing. That's the heart of the story. Fans can expect the episode to oscillate between tension, heartbreak, and levity, a reflection of real-life friendships that survive through adversity. Anticipation among fans. The announcement of the two-hander has generated significant buzz among Emmerdale fans. Social media is already abuzz with speculation about what secrets will be revealed and how the characters will confront their past traumas. Many viewers are particularly excited to see the dynamic between Marlon and Paddy in a focused setting, free from the distractions of other village storylines. The intimacy of the format promises some of the most authentic and memorable interactions these characters have ever had. Legacy of Marlon and Paddy. Marlon and Paddy's friendship is one of the longest-running and most beloved in Emmerdale history. Their bond has endured betrayals, misunderstandings, and personal crises, making them a touchstone for fans of the series. By dedicating an entire episode to just the two of them, the showrunners are honoring that legacy while also providing an emotionally resonant narrative that can stand alone as a masterclass in soap storytelling. Conclusion: a two-hander to remember. The upcoming episode marks a turning point for Marlon and Paddy. It's a chance to confront their shared trauma, reaffirm their friendship, and offer viewers an intimate, unflinching look at two characters who have become more than just fictional villagers. They are family. With the combined talents of Mark Charnock and Dominic Brunt, supported by carefully crafted writing and direction, this two-hander promises to be a highlight of 2020's Emmerdale schedule. Fans can expect a roller coaster of emotion, laughter, and raw honesty, all anchored by the enduring strength of friendship. As the episode draws near, one thing is clear: Marlon and Paddy are about to take center stage in a story that is as touching as is unforgettable, proving once again why Emmerdale remains a staple of British television.